Hello students, in the previous class we have seen the classification of haloalkanes, IUPAC names. So today let us discuss about preparation of haloalkanes. Okay. So generally from first preparation. So as I told you, haloalkanes is nothing but it is going to have single bond, and also these are colorless compounds mainly except bromide and iodide. So these haloalkanes are colorless. These will be having pleasant smell, and also these will be liquids and solids. These are more polar. Okay, so this is having order like CH3Cl, CH2Cl2, CHCl3, CCl4. This is the order it is going to have. So haloalkanes are very slightly soluble in water, but these are soluble in organic solvents like CCl4, organic compounds. Okay, so this is about general introduction of haloalkanes. Already we have discussed in the previous class. So today I am going to explain you about preparation of haloalkanes. So coming to here, the first preparation is from alcohol. So from alcohol we are going to prepare. The first preparation is from what here? From alcohol. So here generally if you have been taken some alcohol, ROH and HCl. Okay. So in the presence of ZnCl2 or pyridine, PCl5, so this all we can take. Okay, so ZnCl2 we can take, or pyridine you can use, or you can use concentrated H2SO4. So these are the catalyst we can use. So it is giving what here? RCl plus H2. So this is the thing we are forming. So this is the alkyl halide. So for this what we can take? C2H5OH plus HCl in the presence of catalyst. So this catalyst indicates what here? This catalyst indicates here we can take any type, ZnCl2, pyridine or concentrated H2SO4. Okay, so this will be giving C2H5Cl plus H2O. So means what here? This may be ethyl chloride, or we can write it as chloroethane. So this one we have prepared from alcohol. So this is the alkyl halide. Okay, so this one we call it as alkyl halide. So we can prepare with PCl3 also. So this reaction we call it as Gruce process. Gruce process we call it as. Okay, so in the same way if you take 3ROH and PCl3, so it will be giving 3RCl plus H3PO3, phosphoric acid. Okay, and if you take with ROH plus PCl5, it will give RCl plus POCl3 plus HCl. So this is also one of the preparation. We can prepare from alcohols to alkyl halides. R means you can take aromatic or aliphatic also. If you take CH3, CH2OH, same this compound if you have been taken, so it will be forming like this. Okay, so this is nothing but from alcohol, the first preparation we have prepared. Okay, so next one from, and also thionyl chloride. We can prepare from thionyl chloride also. So thionyl chloride is nothing but SOCl2. Okay, so this alcohol is treated with SOCl2. So this one indicates what? Thionyl chloride. So what it will be giving in the presence of pyridine? In the presence of pyridine, what it will give? RCl plus SO3, SO2 plus HCl. Okay, so this is the compound in the presence of pyridine we are going to get. So this is in the presence of HCl is present in the presence of ZnCl2. Okay. So and also we are having different type. If you want to react here, ROH plus NaBr with the catalyst, what you are taking H2SO4. If you are reacting with the catalyst, so then it is going to give RBr plus NaHSO4 plus H2O. So this is also an alkyl halide. So halogens we are going to have. Okay. So then the order of reactivity, what we are going to get here? The order of reactivity will be so what will be the order of reactivity here? HF, HCl, HBr and HI. Okay. So these are the things. So we have used different catalysts, ZnCl2 pyridine concentrated. So the first one, this one indicates with ZnCl2 and this one I have treated with pyridine and this one I have taken with concentrated H2SO4. So these are the different types we are taking. Okay. So here this is nothing but with alkyl halides, and also we can do with in red phosphorus. Okay. So in red phosphorus also we can form the alkyl halides, we can say. So means what here? In red phosphorus means, so it is going to form red phosphorus. That one we call it as HVZ reaction also. Okay. So those type of reactions we call. So this is nothing but here when you take the order of reactivity, there will be tertiary, secondary, primary. It is going to give. So next one. So from alcohol we have prepared. What is the next one we can prepare? We can prepare from the next preparation is from the next preparation is action of HCl on C2H4. What is the next preparation? Action of HCl on C2H4. So means what here? So action of HCl on C2H4 is nothing but here from petroleum ether. Okay, from cracker. Here we are using a C2H4 is nothing but acetylene. Ethylene we can say. When ethylene is treated with HCl in the presence of AlCl3, anhydrous AlCl3. So it is going to give C2H5Cl. So ethyl chloride. Okay. And also with Cl2 on C2H6. So next one what we can prepare? Action of Cl2 on C2H6. Ethane. So means what it is going to give here? In the laboratory process when alkane. So when you take it in large excess, in the presence of Cl2, in the presence of light at 400 degrees centigrade, so it is giving what here? C2H5 Cl plus HCl. Okay. And on large excess, if you are taking more amount of ethane, okay, C2H6 plus Cl2 at 420 degrees if you are taking, so it is giving C2H5 Cl plus HCl. Okay. So this is nothing but this preparation. Action of Cl2 on C2H6. This is action of HCl on C2H4. So in the same way we can take halogen of alkanes. Halogenation. What is the next preparation? Halogenation of alkanes. So here the order of reactivity. So the order of reactivity of halogens will be reactants of halogens. How it is going to have? F2, Cl2, Br2, I2. So this is the order of reactivity. Okay. So here the for hydrogens, coming to order of hydrogens, we are going to have So order of reactivity of hydrogens will be tertiary, secondary, primary. Okay, so 3 is nothing but tertiary, secondary, primary. So when you do iodination, it will not possible. Why? Because the reaction is reversible. So iodination will undergo only oxidizing gases to form iodic acid. Okay, direct iodination reaction will not undergo. It will then, which type of reaction it is going to undergo? So let us take first of all free radical substitution reactions. In this we are going to have free radical substitution reaction. So substitution is nothing but what here? Substitution is nothing but replacement of atom or group in a molecule by another atom or group in a molecule. That one we call substitution. So free radical substitution is nothing but what? The free radical is going to attack in the substitution reaction. We call it as free radical substitution reactions. So here the free radical substitution reaction is nothing but if you have been taken RH plus Cl2 in the presence of UV light, then we are going to get RCl plus HCl. Okay, so let us take an example here. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3, butane. We are taking butane which is treated with Cl2 in the presence of UV light. So it is giving two types of product, that is CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2Cl. Okay, so this is one product it is getting, N-butyl chloride. Another product also it can give, that is can give another product, that is CH3, CH2, CHCl, CH3. Okay, so this is to secondary butyl chloride. So this is primary butyl chloride, we can say. Why? Because the chlorine is in first position, we say primary. Here the chlorine is in second position, we say it is a secondary. So here two isomeric products it has formed, which is possible, but this method is not suitable for laboratory preparation of pure haloalkanes. It will not give laboratory preparation for haloalkanes. So we are having different types of free radical mechanisms. Okay, so here the reactivity means what? Here the reactivity of different types of hydrogens in this free radical halogenation is so what we are going to get here? Benzylic. The order is here, the benzylic first, it is giving first priority, then allylic carbon we are going to give, then tertiary, secondary, primary, vinylic or aryl. Okay, so this is the order of the free radical substitution reaction. First we are going to get priority for benzylic, then allylic, then we are going to get here tertiary, secondary, primary, vinyl and aryl. So this is about free radical. And coming to here we are having by electrophilic substitution also. So by electrophilic substitution is nothing but what here? Electrophilic means what? Electrophilic substitution, electrophile will add to the substitution reactions. We call it as electrophilic substitution reactions. So now we are taking here benzene plus X2, maybe any halogens we can take. Okay, so in the presence of AlCl3, so it is going to give X, okay, plus AlCl4 minus. So this is the product we are going to get, halo benzene, okay, chlorobenzene or bromobenzene. So this is the product it is going to give. So means what here, the electrophile, it can be divided into X plus X minus. So this electrophile will come and add to benzene ring in the presence of AlCl3. So then what happens here, halobenzene it is going to form, and it is removing a side product as AlCl4 minus. So this is also one of the electrophilic substitution reactions. These are generally aromatic compounds we can say, okay. And also from diazonium, another one we can say here by diazonium salts. What we can say here, another one by replacement of diazonium also. What is next one? By replacement of diazonium group, which is known as Sandmeyer reaction, which is known as what here? Sandmeyer's reaction, okay. So here it consists of generally NH2. Here we are taking NH2, aniline or primary amine we can say. This is the name of aniline. When you treat NaNO2 plus HX at 273 to 278 Kelvin, so it is giving diazonium salts, N2 plus X minus. So this one we call it as benzene diazonium salts halide, okay, benzene diazonium halide. So this is again it is treated with Cu2X2, so it is giving aryl halide X, okay, plus N2. So this one we call it as what, aryl halide or halobenzene. This reaction we call it as what, Sandmeyer reaction. So this is one of the reaction. Free radical we can undergo, and also electrophilic substitution reaction it can give, and also it can give replacement of diazonium group also it can give, okay. And also here we are having one more thing, addition of halogen halides. So what is the next one? What is the next preparation we can take? Addition of hydrogen halide, addition of hydrogen halide or halogens to alkenes. So this is one of the reaction it is going to give. So means what here happening here, hydrogen halides is nothing but vinylic. So if you are taking C double bond C, here some CH3 you can take. Butene we can say this is 1 2 3 4, okay, sorry, pentene 1 2 3 4 5 6 carbons, sorry for this, okay. Here hexene, hexene we are taking, why, because 6 carbons we are having. So this is treated with HX, so it will give how, here H and here X, so it is giving CH3 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 CH3, okay. So this is the one thing it is going to give. So this one we call it as alkyl halide only it is going to give, okay. So this is nothing but one of the, means what here, hydrogen halide, hydrogen and halide we are going to have. So when you turn bond here, here minus charge, here plus charge, okay. So here X may get and H, if you are turning bond here, minus charge plus charge, so this H is coming and adding here, X is coming to the positive charge. Okay, so this is halogens to alkenes. So this is one of the property we can say. Okay, so here if you take not only this one, halogens if you have been adding, so for example I have been taking CH, H, 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 so means what here, alkene or ethylene. So ethylene I am taking, we are adding Br2. So here how it is, when you turn bond here, minus charge plus, Br2 can be divided as Br plus Br minus. So it is how it is forming, Br, H, 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 H. So vinyl dibromide we can say. Why? Because two bromines are adding to two adjacent carbons. Okay. So this one we call it as what? Vinyl dibromide. Okay. So this is also halobenzenes preparation, alkanes, and also we are having by halogen exchange. When you exchange halogens, what is next preparation? By halogen exchange. So this is also one of the preparation. So what happens here? You are reacting alkyl halide with NaI in the presence of acetone, which is undergoing reflex. So it is forming Ri plus NaX. Okay. So this one indicates what? Halogen exchange. So here alkyl halide. Here both we have taken halides. So this is also a halide, this is also a halide. So when you treating with chlorine bromine with iodine, so automatically what happens? It may lose NaCl, NaBr like that. Okay. So it is giving what here? It is giving NaRi, means alkyl iodide plus NaX. So here NaCl, NaBr are very less soluble in H10 compared to NaA. That's why we are taking more solubility product, that is NaM. They precipitate this solution, means the backward reaction which is going to happen, which is giving primary alkyl reaction. So not only this, we are having here CH3Br plus AgF, which will give CH3F plus AgBr. So this reaction we call it as Schwarz reaction. What is this reaction? We call it as Schwarz reaction. So Schwarz reaction is nothing but what here? When alkyl bromide or alkyl chloride is heated in the presence of metallic fluoride. So these are metals. Silver is a metal, Hg is a metal, cobalt is a metal, antimony is a metal. So these metals will give fluoride. That one we call it as what? Schwarz reaction. So when alkyl halide is treating with the metallic halides, means metal fluorides, that one we call it as Schwarz reaction. Okay. So this is one of the preparation of the alkyl halide. And not only this, we can take another example also, that is 3 moles of CH3 CCl2 CH3 plus 2Sb antimony trifluoride. So it will give 3 CH3 CF2 CH3 plus 2Sb Cl3. Okay. So this is also one of the preparations. So these are the preparations of the haloalkanes or alkyl halogens. In aromatic also we have seen. So these are general preparations. In the next class we can see the properties of the haloalkanes, that is physical properties and chemical properties. Okay. Thank you.